for everybody today. If you don't know who I am, my name's Cheryl Coco, and I'm the Vice President of Marketing here at NowSite. And our goal at NowSite is to empower relationship marketers by facilitating digital connections using our world-class software. We also want to provide you with amazing training by some of the top performers in the industry. With that being said, I'm excited to introduce you all to my good friend now, Drew Berman, who's an international speaker, best-selling author of Network Marketing 2.0. He's a peak performance strategist, avid traveler, triathlete, and adventurer. And his goal today is to share with you tips to help you be the best in your business at prospecting and recruiting. So very excited to have you, Drew. And we can't wait to hear all the great tips that you are going to share with us. So with that being said, I'm going to let Drew take the spotlight. I'm going to drop down and be here to support you, Drew. Thanks for being here.
Awesome. Cheryl, appreciate you and all you do and your value that you add locally, nationally, internationally, in person, on Zoom. We appreciate all your hard work, and I'm going to over-deliver in some value today. Awesome. So hello, everyone. My name is Drew, and most people call me Drew, and I'm just going to give you a quick little background on, well, with your permission, I want to give you a quick little background on who I am so that we can connect, get to know each other, and that you can understand where I'm coming from in service. And I see Steve's from France, and I see Miss Tina, and I see Barbara, and I see Betty frozen in New York, and Jeffrey from New York, and Mick, my friend who introduced me to this amazing company. And just quick shout out to Mick. I met him. He's an international leader and influencer. He's a thought leader. He's a marketer, both offline and online. We actually met at a retreat in Cancun. We were post hours. We were in a swimming pool, and I was just impressed with who he was as a man, as well as a leader and an influencer. When he exposed me to this platform, I must admit I was a little skeptical at first, and after evaluating it, and spending many, many hours evaluating it over a long period of time, I said yes, and it was one of the best things I ever did. So my name is Drew. I'm from New York, but I'm still a nice person. And I was introduced to the home-based business arena back in 2001. Now, the first lesson I want to share with you is the exact sentence. Bom dia, Isala. Buen dia. So, buen dia, bom dia, buenos dias, hola, bonjour. We are attracting people from all over the world, which is just amazing. Now, I'm going to give you the exact sentence that introduced me to this great profession. And I'm going to encourage you to learn it word for word, because it's made me tens of people. I've taught tens of thousands of dollars, but just to give you some perspective. I'm from New York, and I was 2001, I found myself, I had just come back from an international trip. So in the year 2000, I was able to travel around the world by bicycle. Yep, I did a 35-country bicycle tour from January 1st, 2000 to January 1st, 2001. And I'll give you the quick 30-second version, but I ended up going from LA to Mexico, to Tijuana, all the way down to Baja, from Baja to Costa Rica to Chile, Chile down the coast to Buenos Aires. From Argentina, we flew to Johannesburg, rode our bike from Johannesburg to Cape Town. From Cape Town, we flew to Greece. We did 2 months in Europe. From there, we flew back to New York, rode our bikes to Montreal, then to Quebec City, back to Paris. Another 2 months in Western Europe, Italy, France, Spain. Then we went kind of north. We went to Finland, Scotland, England, and then came back through Western Europe, Germany, wine country, into Austria. And from Austria, we flew to the Olympics in 2000 in Sydney, which was amazing. And then 2 months in Asia, Vietnam, Singapore, Malaysia, China, Japan, and then back to New York, January 1st, 2001. It was a year-long adventure. Love to tell you that detail at another time. Found myself 29 years old in New York City, very frustrated. I was missing that freedom from the bicycle ride, and I was struggling. Hola, Isla. Oh, hello, Paola, Francesca, and Omaka, and Jim. And I love how international we are. So I was living in New York City, and I was doing real estate, and I was paying $2,700 a month rent for a 700 square foot apartment in Manhattan. I was BBB. I was busy but broke. And a man that I met at a BNI, Business Networkers International, said to me, "You seem like a sharp guy. Are you the type of person that keeps options open for additional streams of income?" Now, that was said to me in 2001. Here we are more than 20 years later, and I'm going to encourage you to learn that sentence because it always comes back down to that sentence. Are you open? If you ask people, are you open? 3 words. Are you open? Not are you interested in a business opportunity, but are you at all open to creating additional streams of income? Now, I said yes, and I got into a company, and I was in that company for 5 years. It was called an online presence. This is, again, 2001 to 2006, and they were merging to their online performance called Quick Start. Now, here's the truth. I didn't make any money for my first 5 years. Does that mean I was mad at the Amway Corporation? No, it's a $1 billion corporation. They've done incredible things for our profession. However, based on timing, where I was in the marketplace, my own personal development, self-mastery, process mastery, I couldn't make it work. What I found out was the profession is actually very much broken. So us entrepreneurs get together to change the profession. And last year and the year before, from 2020 to 2021, those were the years of the great wake-up call. This is the year of the great breakthrough. And you are in the right place at the right time because we want to give you the actual tools, not just the principles, but the actual tools that work, and they work now. So question number 1, and today, over the next few minutes, we're going to go through 6 principles where if you apply, as you apply, when you apply, our intention is that you at minimum double your business. At minimum. Some of you are going to take this information and add a 0 to your monthly income. That's what we'd like to see. But at minimum, we want to show you how to double your business. So question number 1, are you open? If you get a no, great, peace out. I'll see you at the barbecue. If you get a yes, then you have permission to go to the next step, okay? So start asking people, are you open? Now, I didn't figure this out in my first 5 years. A little bit more of my story, and then we'll get into more training. I found my second company, home-based business, in 2006. Now, at this time, I was ready. I had invested some money in personal development, the Tony Robbins world, Peak Potentials, Millionaire Mind, and Landmark, and the Maverick Millionaire. And I started really understanding personal development. Now I'm enrolled in a course that's focused on 3 things: self-mastery, process mastery, and influence mastery, and where we teach and modify the Hello to Yes formula, which I'm going to be sharing with you today. So my second company, I was ready. The timing was right. The product was right. The team was right. The company was right. And boom, we hit momentum. I replaced my full-time income in 10 months, replaced my wife's full-time income in another 10 months, and then came up with a strategy and a process that allowed me to personally enroll 800 people, grow a team to 15,000. And we traveled internationally, both with our company and personally. So we've been to the Bahamas and Cancun and Grand Cayman Islands and Switzerland and Italy. And it's been a really great lifestyle. So step 1, are you open? So we created a system that allowed me to personally enroll 800, grow a team to 15,000, realized the profession was broken, started coaching professionals in the industry, and now I have clients in more than 25 companies. And what's unique about that is I have people who have never sponsored their first person ever, and based on our training, they were able to come overcome their fears and sponsor their first person. And I coach 5 people, 5 who are 6-figure earners, who are the top income earners in their company, and they deal with the same mental stuff: fear, self-sabotage, time blocking, desire, belief, a little bit of grit, and that's what we help people with. And that's what we're going to give you here today for free. By the way, everything here today is free. There's nothing for sale. There's no call to action. The only thing that we want is you to win, and you to win big. Our pay today is that you take this information, you share it with your teams, you implement these 6 strategies, and you improve your life. Our win is when you win. So let's get down to it. So step number 1, are you open? Once you get that yes, then you can go into your presentation, and now you have permission-based marketing. See, when you have permission-based marketing, you're not so spammy, right? When you have permission-based marketing, you're allowed to focus on the invite. When you focus on the invite, you get people to the presentation. You get people to the video. You get people to the call with your upline. You get people to this video. In fact, practice enrolling and inviting by bringing people to this video. Tag some peeps. Tag some of your peeps so that, and then you don't have to be the expert. You don't have to be the message. You could just be the messenger. And when you master that, you'll 10x your income. Because a lot of us fall into the trap of, oh, I want to teach you everything I know. Well, you don't have to do that. All you have to do is get good at the invite. Because most of you have a pretty good presentation or a pretty good upline support team. You heard me at the beginning, uplifting Mick. That's called edifying. See, if I edify Mick and invite you to a presentation that Mick does, I could just be the observer. So I teach people body language when they're enrolling. Like, you seem so sharp in everything that you do in life and business. I mean, are you the type of person that keeps options open for additional? I found someone that's training people like us on how to grow our influence, how to grow our business, and they do it in a way with simple language and tools. Would you be open to check out that video? Folks, that's how you master the invite. Hope that helps. We will do lots of trainings here for free on mastering the invite. Number 2, there's something called BAMFAM. BAMFAM. And what does that stand for? Well, every time that you make a connection with someone, every time that you have an appointment with someone, your job is to book another meeting. Bam, fam. Book a meeting from a meeting. So this is going to help you with follow-up. Follow-up. See, you've heard the fortune is in the follow-up, but how do you follow up without being annoying? You book a meeting from a meeting. So at the end of the meeting, say, hey, let's connect again. Let's get your questions answered. When is a good time to connect? See, when you BAM-FAM, book a meeting from a meeting, whether they watch a video, they come to a company event, whether they're learning from your upline, instead of leaving it vague, most people leave it vague and they're like, oh, let's connect again in a couple of days. Oh, I'll follow up in a couple of weeks. Add these 2 words and it'll change your life. By when? By when? Book a meeting. Be professional. Someone reached out to me today. Now, by the way, I am going to Tony Robbins Business Mastery today. So next week, I'm going to be training on stuff that I learned. So someone reached out to me and said, yes, we should connect soon. Well, what does connect soon mean? It means nothing. Nothing gets done if it's not scheduled. So I said, I want to honor your schedule and mine. Let's be intentional. Here's my calendar link. Let's book an appointment. So when you book an appointment, you will have more appointments. When you have more appointments, you can do more presentations. And when you can do more presentations, your conversions are going to go up. And when your conversions are going to go up, it'll help you with your confidence. And when your confidence goes up, it'll help you with your competence. So the easiest thing to do is book a meeting from a meeting. Have your calendar out when you're talking to people. This way, you can bam fam. Book a meeting from a meeting. 2 principles so far. And we're just getting started. Principle number 1, are you open? Principle number 2, bam fam. Book a meeting from a meeting. Here's principle number 3. Everybody in the world is listening to the same radio station. And that radio station is called WIIFM. What's in it for me? What's in it for me? WIIFM. So a lot of us in the home-based business, marketing, networking, network marketing, affiliate marketing, digital marketing, we want to sell our stuff. Well, folks, everybody wants to sell their stuff. How do you stand out? By helping people understand what's in it for them. Assume everyone's got a tattoo on their forehead saying, I can't hear what you're saying. I only want to know what's in it for me. Now, if you assume that everybody is thinking that and you deliver value, you offer them solutions. How do you offer them solutions? Well, ask good questions. Find out. The key to enrolling people is to provide solutions to a pain, a want, a need, or desire versus sell them stuff. Those folks are selling stuff. You folks, because you're here, are asking great questions. How can I serve you? What are you looking for? Here are some great questions to master. What are you up to this year? What are some of your goals? What are you looking to accomplish? Here's my favorite question of all time. If you could create a breakthrough in any area of your life this year, what would it be? Now, if your product or service or community or comp plan has some of the benefits that this person needs, you can offer it as a solution versus selling them stuff. This is the difference, folks, between 5 figures a year and 5 figures a month. We want to give you the 5-figure a month secret sauce here for free so that you can go out there and impact your communities. And don't overestimate or underestimate the fact that this training is for free. It's not. It's the cost of your membership to be part of this community. And we're growing this community worldwide so that you can have the best of the best of the best at your fingertips. And this stuff works, folks. And my intention is to give you a higher value than most people, because I have clients that are paying me $10,000 for this stuff. And I've paid $250,000 for this stuff. And I'm currently in a mastermind paying out of pocket $20,000 to learn this stuff. So take good notes and implement. 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 In fact, we have a philosophy in our inner circle groups. Get lit. Get lit, baby. Learn, implement, teach. Learn this stuff. Transcribe it. Take notes. Rewatch it. Implement it with your teams, in the streets, at the networking events, at your meetings, and then teach it. How do you teach it? Go live. How do you teach it? Share. Share this link with others. That's how you teach it. Here's the secret sauce. You get credit. You grow your team. I do all the work. Bring them here. Tag your peeps. Folks, there's nothing for sale here. They're not going to be pitched or hooked or pivoted. There is nothing for sale here. Tag your teams. Share this with your people. This will help you grow your sphere of influence. You will add value to the community, your community, the ones that you want to build and grow. So hope you're getting value. If you're getting value, please post it here. If you're getting tips and nuggets, post it here. It's time for our industry to transform. When I wrote Network Marketing 2.0, we knew that profession was broken. This is our way of tweaking and changing the paradigm of the home-based business professional. It's time for us all together. Here's one, you'll love this. If we all throw our best tips into the mix, we all leave with more best tips. Whereas in corporate or some of your companies, they hoard their best tips because because of competition. Here, we're all about collaboration, love, service, community. So here's something that I don't tell you when you join your company. Everybody, 100% of the people, they start at a default no. Everybody that you talk to, they think they're about to get pitched. They're very protective of their only three resources: time, money, and energy. So when you start a conversation, know this: most people are at a default no. And there's a formula to overcome the default no. 5 questions. 1, 2, 3, 4 questions. I'm going to give them to you word for word. Oh, I see Joyce saying she's loving my coaching. Barbara's getting so much value. Isela is learning about implement and teach, and then she wrote it in Spanish, which I love. Paola said, awesome tips. This is so great. Laura says 90% of your future customers are just like you. That's awesome. And then Laura says aho from a warrior. So I say aho, which means my word is bond. My word is law. Nothing stops me. I am conqueror. So aho to you. Regina loves it. Nick says I'm rocking it. So here are the 4 questions. And if you master these 4 questions, you will for sure add a 0 to your monthly income. Question number 1, when you're out and about, what do you want? Ask people what they want. Question number 2, ask them, how long have you wanted it? Question number 3, what's keeping you from getting it? And question number 4, when would you like to make that happen? Those 4 questions, as you get good at asking those 4 questions, people are going to open up to you. You're going to give them the gift of heartfelt listening. You have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so you're going to double your listening, less speaking. And then instead of sell, pitch, hook, close, your heart, you're going to ask great questions. And that, my friends, is the art of enrolling. That, my friends, is the difference between 5 figures a year and 5 figures a month. Ask people questions. Be genuinely interested about human beings. Oprah says the reason she was successful is because she held the microphone for 1 billion people. And her message is, I hear you, I see you, and what you say matters to me. If you take that approach, if you take that philosophy, folks, you will have teammates following you till the end of the earth. Love people, love more, care more. And listen, in Network Marketing 2.0, my first chapter starts with life is hard, business is hard, network marketing is hard. Let's start there. Folks, This is not an easy business. You have to connect with people. You have to find them. You have to know what to say to them. You have to enroll them. You have to train them. There's a lot of complications. So we're committed here to deliver the value that you need on an ongoing basis so that you don't have to look elsewhere. So here's a bonus. This is my IP, my intellectual property. I'm going to give you the 8 steps to enrolling, which we talk about. This is what I train at the highest level, my top tier clients. Step 1, you have to master stranger to hello. Even if it's your aunt or if it's your sister, they are still a stranger to your business. So you have to master stranger to hello. 2, you have to master hello to are you open? That's what we've been talking about today. Step 3, you have to master are you open to booking an appointment? Because if you only hear one thing today, I want you to hear that by booking an appointments, you become more professional. Book appointments is step number 3. Step number 4 is from appointment to presentation. It's not just sending out links blindly. That doesn't work. Set appointments, then send the link. The appointment is either your upline or a video or this video or whatever presentation. Stranger to hello, hello to are you open to appointment, appointment to presentation, a presentation to questions. Forget objections, questions. If there are no, let them be a no. If they have questions or objections, we're going to teach you how to professionally answer them. From objections, we're going to go into follow-up. Folks, we're going to teach you over time how to master the follow-up sequence. There might even be a tool that we know of intimately that can assist you with your ongoing follow-up. Number 7 is from follow-up to enrollment. You got to enroll them into the company. You have to ask them to take action. And then number 8 is once they enroll, how to evolve them up your company rank so that they win. So folks, rewatch this, tag your teams. You are home here. Our intention is to give you more value than anywhere else in the home base arena and be of service to you so that you can hit your dreams, hit your goals, and create what all humans want: more money, more time, and more magic. And here's the golden rule. When you are asked to present, finish early. That's always in respect to your host. So I am done. I hope you got massive value today. I hope you took lots of notes. I hope you implement these notes, and let's make this year the best ever. Appreciate each and every one of you. Cheryl, thank you so much for the opportunity to serve your community today. What you do behind the scenes to make this company and this training exceptional is so appreciated. So thank you for having me, and here we go.
For sure. Thank you so much, Drew. Everybody loved it. I was even taking some notes, writing some stuff down for everybody, and it was a big hit. You did a phenomenal job, and we can't wait to see you all again. Thank you so much, everybody. Great job.
Bye, everyone. Thanks.